Welcome back to Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. This is Paper Hero. It's been a while since my last video. I want to say over a month now, actually. I wanted to address that before we actually jumped into the game. Some time ago, my grandfather passed away, and I guess the news hit me really hard. As you know, I've been out of commission for a month. I've been not making videos for that whole period of time. The family was, I don't know, we all came together and we mourned him, and there was a beautiful ceremony and, you know, what have you. So, that was a while ago. Now, I think it's time, though, that I get back to making videos and we finish up this Let's Play. So, I'd like to dedicate this video game to him, even though he, in his age and wisdom, knew very little about video games and cared even less. He was a man of faith, and I do believe it's going to take some sort of miracle for me to actually finish this playthrough. So, he's sort of on my side in that way. With that being said, though, I think it's time we go to Renvall and meet Erica's brother, Ephraim. However you say it. It's been a month, as I said. I'm still... I don't know, I need to get used to this all over again, I think. Of course, if I do remember correctly, last episode we did lose Joshua, which is actually a big hit to both our morale and our sword users, I guess. We've got Franz and Erica, who are still remaining. They're decent, I guess, but neither of them have the killing edge. Oh, then there's Matthew as well, but... No, not Matthew, excuse me, that's wrong Fire Emblem game. I'm thinking, Colum, that's it. Matthew. I'm crazy. It's been a while. Anyway, this mission is quite interesting because it introduces a rather fun mechanic for the enemies, and not so much for us. Erica thinks her brother's somewhere in the castle. How great. No, he's executed outside. He's gone already. Oops. Now he'd be fine. We just gotta break through here. As I was saying, though, with the enemies, they have a new mechanic. Something we haven't seen before. And it's something quite dangerous. I'm not gonna lie about that. Not in this mission so much as, you know, they're just introducing it. A lot of video games, back in the day at least, had this really neat design element where they'd show you something and then they'd have, you know, training wheels for you. Say, okay, in a Mega Man game, you know, you got these disappearing blocks that kind of mess with you, and then you'll fall, and there'll be a nice safety net underneath you to catch you, so you can retry again, you know. But then after that, when the real time for them to step up comes, or for you to step up, I guess, they've got disappearing blocks over a pit, a death pit, or spikes, or something that will kill you. So the stakes are a lot higher then. It's kind of like that with this, where we're going to see a ballista, which is usable by the enemies and any archer unit that approaches it. That is not going to be so dangerous, but in later missions it could kill your healer, it could kill your main character. Something you really have to watch out for, because they have a long range. It's a really good design element. I feel like I don't see it as often nowadays. Now it's... I don't know, you get bogged down with tutorials until you're sick of them, and then eventually the real game starts when you're 20 hours in or something crazy like that. Anyway, our first priority is going to be taking care of the ballista before we get to the keep. I'll be able to show it off now, actually, because we get to pick our units. Who do we not want? So we got new room for, not you, because you're useless. I believe I talked about using Nimi. Trying her out as our Joshua replacement, as we did just get an item that's strictly for her, basically. Need to readjust myself to the controls. I have them a little odd, but okay, so let's take a look. We got, I'm sure that went to a party member. Yeah, okay, so let's give that over. This is Orion's Bolt. I kind of like the pun on Orion's belt. It's a little silly. I guess Orion was a hunter, and Nimi's a hunter, so it works out. Let's look at this item. No, how do I... list... That's not gonna work. There's a better option for this, and I didn't do it. There we are. So, for archers, level 10 and up. This is a class up item. If I use this on a level 10 or up archer, Nimi, she can choose a class up, like our bold Seth here, who's a paladin, who's a classed up cavalier. I also have a... Let's take it right now. I've got a guiding ring here for magic wheelers. I probably already talked about this. In fact, I know I did. That has Arter's name written all over it, because as long as he doesn't die. Actually, that's a great point. Yep. Let's hold on to that and stockpile until they need it. Oh, that would have been funny. Certainly a way to ruin my Let's Play. With Joshua, we lost the Killing Edge. With maybe an Armor Slayer as well, probably. Let's see. Yeah, I think the Armor Slayer was on him. That's an Armor Slayer down. That's why I have Ross. So, moving on. Let's just fix things up a little bit. So I gotta be really careful about who's got what. You could probably... I don't think you'll need one of these. Like, you'll just die in one hit. That's unfortunate. How are my staves doing? I've got 1 heal and 20 mends. Mends are really good. They're quite strong. It's a D on staves instead of an E. So, restores many HP. Many hit point. Quite good. Especially with her pitiable magic score, which is a 2 only. Good amount of healing. I hope we're all set. I've spent a lot of time in here already. So, let's... Nope. That's supposed to beat the B button. My rapier's almost gone. So, if we look up here, there's a ballista. That's the right button. I can't see the range on it right now because the old Fire Emblems didn't really tell you everything. Not everything you needed to know exactly. The newer ones are nicer about that. You can see any of those attack ranges. Maybe I could see it here. Yeah, there we go. So, 1, 2... I'm not sure if it's counting how much this guy could actually move in there, because I don't know. Let's see. I think this is just his actual range. Yep. He can hit anywhere inside here, so I have to be careful of that. Or send a knight into this range and use up the bullets on this thing. It should have... can't see it here, but it is a certain number of ammo, I think. At least in some games it does. I could be completely wrong on this. My goal, though, is to go around here. If Ross is a pirate, he could just cheat through here, I think. But gotta go around here, up here. Murray, he's got a knight crest. This is for Knights and Cavaliers. I have a Cavalier who I'm quite partial to. You can almost use it. Alright, let's switch my formation up, and then we can actually start the mission. So, there are 2 ballistae here. I believe that's the correct plural. Oh, who to send up here? Actually, this one's for me. Sweet. Somebody forgot about that. Yeah, there's no archers over here. They can't use it. How about... I think I'll send these 4 up there with her in tow. There we are. Then these three shall go this way, with her providing support. Ross takes damage really easily. And Gilliam over here, he can bring up the rear as usual. Okay. 10-minute prep. I hope that was enough. I won't have to worry about this for some time, but... See, that's what I mean, like, this is really out of the way. I've taken care of most of the mission by the time I'm actually reaching them. Not that troublesome. You're a spear user, you're a spear user. You can just go here. What do we got here? Hatchet? I don't need anything bigger, honestly. This mage might be a little bit of trouble, but I'm not too worried. I don't need to send this many people up here anyways. I'm just doing it because I really don't want to take chances. Oh, perfect. They gave the redhead freckles. They're accurate about that, at least. Something in my eye, sorry. I didn't even mention Seth in my preparations, but that's because he needs no introduction. He's just too good. I'm trying to decide who's more useless in my playthrough right now, Gilliam or Seth. I think probably Gilliam. He's done stuff, but really... I have not given him a lot of love. I just don't care for his movement. He's so slow. Oh, if that didn't go twice, that was going to be really sad. The enemies are getting tougher, though. They get tougher every mission. It's really, really important that I'm strategic about, well, everything I do. You took a little bit of hurt. And here's what I have to remember. I'm really, really bad about magic weapon triangle. Is there a good place to see it? I want to say light magic's good on dark, dark is good on anima, and anima's good on light. Okay, yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. Once again, I'm really, really bad about it. I mean, magic isn't actually real, of course, so, makes thinking about it logically a little more difficult, I guess. I was gonna heal you, and I didn't. That was a slight error, but really, he's gonna be fine. I'll save myself a stave use. That's what I'm doing. I'm being strategic about that. You could take it. You're fine. You're built pretty healthy. Then Erica dies to a critical hit from the mage. No. As long as that doesn't go twice, we're fine. Garcia's a little slow. So is Ross. That's a 0% hit chance. Steel Lance. Oh man, that soldier's not ready for that Steel Lance. They're very heavy, and if you don't have the strength to back it up, then you're making a mistake. That's why you, like, never give a Steel Lance to a Pegasus Knight until they're classed up and strong. Okay. I knew he'd survive, but I thought it'd be a little less suck than that. Alright. You can go back and... I don't think men's gonna be enough. I'll just use this. Might be wasting a little bit, but deal with it. I don't know. Could be a lot worse. Can you get away with that? No. Hmm. Bit of inspiration has struck me. Let the paladin take care of it. This is his one job. Okay, we're safe. Use that last heal. I don't think this will heal him fully. Yeah, I figured as much. Oh no! My walking stick broke. What shall I do? How are you doing? Oh, you're fine. I just talked about how anima is strong on light, so let's put that to the test. By, I don't know, hurting myself with it. I can take this mission as slow as I need to. I'm probably going to take it pretty slowly because I'm scared for this one, frankly. I think in a previous playthrough I did when I was practicing for, well, sort of practicing for this. I say previous playthrough, but like I pulled this game out for, I don't know, about 3 hours before I actually started the playthrough of this. Well, the official one. Kind of messed around with it. I think I lost the character on this one if I'm doing something really, really funny. I'd like to avoid that this time around. I think it was Erica, actually. Yeah, I was really careless. This time around, I'm not putting her in any chances where she can die, though. No, I'm thinking of a different mission. I never made it this far. 3 hours wouldn't get me here. I don't like those odds. I just don't. Those are better odds. Let's take them. Besides, Column is, he's totally okay with, I'm okay with losing him. A little later, maybe. What other thieves do you get? Let me see. Oh, maybe not. Nope, Column, stay alive. I'm never putting you in danger again. That's really rough. You're not quite like your son. By that I mean you're terrible. What are we looking at here? Our two are over here getting the critical hits. He's good. He only took 3 damage from that, too. I wasn't really paying attention to that, but... I'm not using a mend for that. Alright, so I know the cutoff is around here, or something like that. Yeah. So, the one under this mercenary. These guys are carrying steel over here. Ow! Your turn. Don't want to get in range of that archer, though. Can you... take care of the mage before he becomes a problem. A major problem. Okay, that was terrible. I'm not sorry, though. I stand by my pun. Yeah, that would hurt if it hit. He's gonna hit level 10 soon, isn't he? Oh, that was an amazing dodge. This guy's carrying a Thunder Tome, which is a bit stronger than the fire we've probably seen before. I think it might have better hit chance, too. Oh, this guy's got... they all got Thunder, I guess. I thought I moved her. I guess I thought about moving her, and then I kind of did a fake out like that. Doesn't matter because she's got enough resistance and speed. That could have been bad. I would have had to bring back Molder, and we all know how much I would have loved that. I don't like those odds, especially with you here. So... how are you doing? This guy's carrying iron, which is actually more dangerous in this situation. Ugh, I might want to retreat here. Just back it up a little bit. Where can you go? I can't tell. Two, three, four, five. Okay, you can just hit anywhere, I'm sure. I think the odds of them killing them is pretty low, though. Having troubles hitting this guy. Totally fine. Oh, that's scary, actually. The Thunder Tome has critical. It is a chance of critical. I'll deal with you later. Okay, he's trapped. He has to attack someone at a melee range. Okay. Glad that missed, but I would have been okay if it hit. Level 10. Not a bad level 10 either, as far as damage output goes, but too much of that could be bad. Oh, great. Forgot to turn off Skype. Oops. Do that real quick. Might edit out that part. Probably forget to, actually. Which is fine. Yeah, I could use a little bit bigger here. Some of these guys just don't want to move. That's fine. Let me win. What was Ross over here? Like 3, 4, 5? 5. Oh, yeah, that was my next guess, actually. You can just sit there. Don't really need to use a Mend here, as you're not going back into combat for the rest of the mission, but... you're level 1, okay. Good to go there. It's taking me a lot longer to procure that ballista than I expected it to. Can't dodge them all. Unless your name is Soldier. Makes me think back to, actually, me mentioning that the guy's name is Soldier, makes me think of Final Fantasy Tactics. It's a game that's kind of similar to this, I guess, but that game always amused me because everyone had a randomly generated name. Even those insignificant enemies. Oh, rough. Just, I don't know. Hey, this is Steve. He's a black mage. Oops, he's dead now. Oh yes, there we go. Pure water. You can use that to raise resistance for a little bit. It's a really weird item, actually. No reason to rush that. But it's kind of funny, the randomly generated name bit. That happens too when you recruit a new guy. You can name him anything you want, but you get a default name at the start that's like, I don't know, something silly. It could be anything, really. We're good here. We're good here. You can grab this and maybe try and get some more experience points. It's always nice to use terrain to lower the hit chance on those really big nasty hits from the steel weapons and such. Just noticing how much danger I'm actually putting Ardor in there. That's a 6% crit. I've seen many of those happen. Oh well, he lived. Not a very good level, but I mean, anytime he gets magic is kind of a rarity. It's more of a mage thing. He's a monk. Monk's getting magic, amazing. One more turn on that. I'm hoping reinforcements don't show up down here, but it's a distinct possibility. Like, it could really happen. You're level 7, 5. I know you're going to get more experience points for this mission, so I'm going to just give the freebie starter. I'd like to see him level 20 soon. Then the real fun begins. He gets 2 really good class choices, in my personal opinion. I don't know what the, overall feel is or whatever, but I like to think really solid levels, or, really solid class choices. I think you're going to have to fight both of them at the same time. Because of that ballista. You're supposed to go over there a long time ago, but that didn't happen. Okay. So now I get to find out what your hit chance is. Also, there's 5 shots of this. Can I hit the boss? No? Okay. Yeah! Look at that. 12 points. If only you were down here. Could hit you from here and all be well with the world. Okay, let's do a little bit of calculating. You have iron swords, I believe, so that's 13 and 12 attack. On 6 defense. So, it's... Okay. But then, factoring in my iron lance, you'll be fine. That's when Paper Hero made one grave error. Not really, I'm fine. You can go here. And you... don't take one step. I think we're good. We're good. Okay, so I think factoring in the weapons, I never really remember this number because I don't know, it doesn't tell you anywhere, but the weapon... what's the word I'm looking for here? What can you do? Nothing? You guys shouldn't even be over here. So you won't be. The weapon triangle, though, the weaknesses, that makes a difference in defense by 2 points. So he effectively has, what, 8 defense against these guys? Never really calculated it until now, but it's an important fact that I should remember. I think it means inversely, I also get 2 attack bonus against these guys. 17 on 5. No, it doesn't change that at all. Okay. Just 2 defense. Unless I'm doing my math wrong. Another distinct possibility. That guy could have moved and let his friend come over too, but thanks for not. It's the silliest looking fight ever. Anytime you get these mercenaries involved, it just looks really funny to me. All the front flipping and whatnot. 3 hits in a row would have been really impressive there, but alas. This guy should do 5 over here. All these mercenaries I've been fighting have been really good for Franz's experience points. He's really raking them in. Level 11? Eh, it's okay. I'd like some more defense, please. Maybe health too. Health would be great. Alright, now we finish him off. I like the little level up thing on the map. Alright, you needed speed. You need strength really bad, though. Bows, they're kind of light. I'd like 5 strength with you, though. That'd be really good. Then, the 0% critical hit chance happens. What's weird? This guy moved. Why did he decide, okay, I need to try a different angle and then get killed by Archer? Kind of weird. Eight? Not bad, not bad. See, he's the one getting health now. He'll catch up to Ross pretty soon. Well, except he's ahead of level on Ross. So Franz over here has got plenty of defense, which is going to be really useful here. Because you got 12 attack with that iron bow. I don't know how much the ballista actually hits for, but let's see, you got 12 attack, 2 defense. Okay, yeah, it's just 12 attack. Oh no, your fun is done. That's too bad. Land a crit next time. So you effectively have 12 as well. Wait, what? How much strength do you actually have? You have 6. What's going on here? Oh, it was just it was showing me the ballista's actual attack. The ballista doesn't require strength or anything like that. It just has 12. Okay. I guess I knew that was true in other games, but wasn't sure about this one. You have 6 defense, though. We already went over that. Meaning you can take 6 from him. That's really not that bad. Sneak by. These guys can sort of work on getting over here. You're going to deal with him. Oh, archers. More archers. I think that's more Franz's job as well. He's got great dodge as well, just for avoid. Not complaining about it. He's a pretty good class for that, though. I could just wipe this guy. He can't attack back. Partly because he's an archer, partly because he's in the ballista. Now you gotta try and fight me. That should not go well for you. These guys can leave the jungle. We're well on our way to the end. What time are we coming at? Okay. More steel axes. I can't wait till I get to the silver weapons, though, on everything. That's when things get really, really scary. This game gets pretty hard later. Of course, it's not hard at all if you just grind it out a lot, but it's not an option for us. Nope, no bonus missions at all. I'm gonna need to capture this, aren't I? Oh, Seth. I hope this is a defeat boss, but I doubt it is. There's this really weird thing in the older Fire Emblem games. They took this out of the new ones, actually. Maybe? No. Awakening might have had some. I don't recall exactly. It's been a while. But yeah, there's this thing. We've already done it a few times where you have to capture the gate after you've already beaten everything. There's nothing left to do in the mission. But, alas, we need to bring our leader all the way over there. Slightly tedious. Franz the Untouched. You know, Ross, you might be able to do this yourself, actually. That hatchet of yours. It's such a handy weapon. I mean, you could do anything with it that he could do with a... Or you could do with a hand axe, anything you could do with that, but... It's got good hit, which is really useful in these early stages where his skill is really suck. I did give him a skill book, but... That's respectable. One more for a level. Actually, you probably get the boss, don't you? What do you got? Steel... Oh, you got a steel sword. Franz or Arter? I think Arter. Arter can kill a boss. That'll be great. Well, we just about beat this mission with no unlucky critical hits yet, so... Hopefully that trend will continue. I think I'm going to actually kill this guy with a dirty trick. So we notice how he's got a steel sword, which effectively makes his range 1 right now. But in his inventory, he has... words, they escape me. In his inventory, he has a javelin. This is useless to him when he is not actually equipping it. I skipped that dialogue on accident. He said something unimportant, and then he died. That's all you need to know, people. Move along. So, this really cool trick. He's not going to switch weapons now, because there's nothing for him to attack. These bosses, they're so smart. I'm probably not going to actually beat him this way, because this is going to take forever, but... So excited for Arter to beat the boss. It's too bad he's still a little too weak. Let's see. So 15 against he already can't kill him. I don't think he should go twice. Stay away. It's not a risk I'm willing to take, actually. I'll just do things the safe way, the smart way. I wasn't sure if he'd go twice on harder. I doubt he would, but I had no way of knowing without doing mental maths. Well, we're all set up to beat him next turn. Except then you whiffed it. Worst things have happened. Did you switch to your... You probably switched to your javelin, didn't you? Dude, you still got the steel sword. What is wrong with you, boss? So, if I swing at you like this, and then I hit, that puts me in a really good position to do this. Perfect. It's just as I planned it. 1 damage. Oh, you're doing great. This is our hero right here. This is our lord. Not even level up. Wow. What level are you? You're level 10 and you did 1 damage. I said she was good earlier in this video, and then I lied to all of you. I'm so sorry. Before I forget. There we are. Mission complete. Took it a little slower than I needed to, but safer is better in this kind of game. And look in the shadows, a figure. Ah, an enemy soldier. Who is it again? Oh yeah, it's him. That guy, remember him? He's looking great. I can't remember exactly, but I feel like last time we saw him, his eyes were dead inside. His hair was still a mess, though. It's just really funny looking at the detail here in Orson's face compared to Seth's baby face over there. Erica's as well. As sort of an artist myself, I really like drawing well, the older people with the really interesting wrinkles and such. So I see Orson's face is much more interesting, actually. Just like the lines below his eyes and whatever. And the details in the beard as well are pretty good. You people are all trying probably to read the dialogue and whatever, or just, I don't know, zoning me out completely, and I like to admire. We all know where I'm looking. I'm looking at the sprite work. I'm admiring it. I do like it quite a bit. But with that, I think it actually sets us right into the mission, so I'm going to end the video here. Thanks for watching, and I hope you're looking forward to our return to our schedule